So I recently did a renovation at home, and in the process of doing that I replaced all the passage doors, but there were a couple of doors that I didn't do. I have since decided to replace at least the passage door to the back porch, and I'm going to just run you through how I'm going to do that. It's only a paint grade door. All the rest of them are paint grade, so I'm using a poplar, 6/4 poplar. So I'm just going to start by docking it up, ripping it up, and then I'll dress it all, and we'll do some joinery and probably use the domino to put it all together. I'm just going to take 1/2 inch or so off the length of this board. I always start with cutting a little bit off the end just to check for checking, essentially. That's all sound, so I can move on. So So as soon as I open this guard here, the machine is isolated. Not that it's in that mode, but that's essentially on now. I can turn that on. And as soon as I move this back here, I can't turn it on. So it's isolated as soon as I do that. I'll just try the top scorer there and the bottom scorer there and see how close we are. 12.8, 11.3, 11.1. So it's got to come up at 1. That ought to be pretty close to start with. So set up. So some of these I need to put a groove on one side and some a groove on both. Okay. So I'm just going to set this up, have it running into the fence. And when I say running into the fence, I mean that the whole power feed unit is tilted slightly towards the fence. And that way it will actually keep the material running hard against the fence. That's all I need to do the stiles now until I do some joinery. The next part of the process is to cut these to length and put a stub tenon on them. Not really well planned out this, but that's what happens when you decide on a Friday afternoon that you're going to make a door. Friday afternoon when you should be going home to your lovely wife. It will win me some brownie points though, I think. So while I can't start the shaper with this open, I can drop it down out of the way. get rid of this stuff. This is some stuff, another door jamb, I guess. Yeah. So we'll come about an inch in from one end, and that's going to be where our first rail is, bottom rail. A bit of a fine pencil. And go to 80, give it an eighth. These typically are nice and square, but it is always good to have a little bit extra so that we can just square them up on the saw. I had the opportunity to use one of these guys on a course a few years back, and was blown away by how good it was. Apparently I wasn't allowed to make a YouTube video until I actually bought a Festool sander, so that's why I've got this. I must admit, it is a nice sander though. I'm just not sure about paying the Festool premium on that tool. The domino, well, even that's a little bit hard to swallow, but if you're doing this sort of stuff for a living, then it's a no-brainer. But yeah. Should have done this on this table, shouldn't I? Would have been a lot easier. It's got a whole bunch of stuff on it from the last job. Nice thing about this is that. Exactly my number. Clamps. And that is it for today. We'll see you in the morning. We'll take it out of the clamps, route out that top opening for the light, make up some glazing beads, see if I can find some glass and cut it and pop it in, cut it all to size, and it'll be ready to throw in. All right, welcome back. Oh, not sure whether I slept so well last night. A little tired. All right. Hopefully you can hear me this time. I think I messed up when I changed the battery on the camera and lost the audio from this mic. All right, so we'll take this this out of the clamps. I'm going to pick the best side, which will be that side, I think. And I'll have that facing in. Just get a flush cut bit and a router. That will do. So I'll make some glazing beads up. I've said this before in other videos. Sorry, I'll let that quieten down. I know I've said this before in other videos, but 9 times out of 10, you know, there's no reason to take the guard off. So keep your digits safe. Oh, I really don't know what's going on today. I'm quite dizzy. Okay, that looks the goods. We can sand a little bit off that. That'll be perfect. So I'm just putting a small radius on all the edges of this door, and by doing that, I just reduce the risk of edges breaking. I'm always starting across the grain, so I'm finishing with the grain and picks up any chip out or break out. If your joinery is good, then you really don't have much sanding to do. I much prefer to do it this way than put it through the wide belt sander. Oh, hang on, I don't have a wide belt sander. If I did, I'd definitely put it through a wide belt sander. But it's, yeah, like I said, if the joinery is good, it's really simple anyway, so. So this is done. Yeah, if you've got any questions or anything or comments, please drop them in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.